D for valve.
Oh, wow.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
In the morning. Keeps you nice and lubricated. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's not my own handles. I just did that.
All right.
So anything that moves needs to be oiled.
Well, we have a saying here, everything outside of the frame is valve oil, everything inside of the frame is engine oil. So all these cups out here, on the running gear and the crossheads get valve oil, and then everything mechanical on the inside of the frames get engine oil. Oh, it's a lighter oil. This is a very viscous oil.
Yeah.
Thick. That way it gets a licking and keeps on ticking.
Yeah, you gotta polish this.
Oh yes, this is all blue metal.
Beautiful.
So you have to keep it kind of rubbed down, and he's doing a good job of rubbing it down, and everything has a grain to it, so you have to polish it to the grain.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing.
They put gun oil on it.
Gun oil.
Rusting and
Yeah, ask her. She can tell you all about cleaning, because she's
Oh.
the expert.
put the gun oil on, then we give it a light white.
She's the expert cleaner around here. And she makes everything sparkle. That is her art craft. And everything's always better with a lot of sparkling.
Yeah.
My daughter always says. Everything's are better than their sparkles.
What do you use on the boiler for that shine?
That's gun oil. Yeah.
Is that anything special you use on the boiler?
Well, they're blue jackets. Gun oil kind of
Gun oil.
shines them
Oh,
up,
gun oil.
you know. But
Oh,
they
okay.
can,
All right.
They can get kind of dusty during the day, and next thing you know, you got to gun oil them again. Neat.
Gun oil also keeps them from rusting.
Oh, okay, gun oil.
Yeah,
Okay, very
this
good.
is less in the museum normally, so gun oil, you know, but we still do it just to keep it
Oh my God.
kind of lubricated. Like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just beautiful.
Keeps
Yeah,
it shiny
it
for a
is
little
beautiful.
while. Until the dust kicks up. And then everything sticks. The entire jacket down with gun oil, shines it all up, at least for the course of the day, and then sometimes you can get very dusty, and then next thing you know, time to do it again. So, traditionally on the B&T they had young youths
They had like
do this.
7-year-old boys doing
Yeah,
it.
they were
instead of
wow,
7-year-old women.
young people, and they would they had lots of energy and many hands and nothing but time. That's how they gained some of their original employees, was starting them off as kids, and then they would stay with the railroad their entire life. But every day we do the same thing. Every time we steam it up, we polish and check and clean and oil and get them fired up to steam pressure, so when they're going around the property, they look great.
Yeah.
All I know is we're behind this right now. We're taking on water with a garden hose. We have plenty of water, so we're okay. Well, we have a saying here, it's like hurry up and wait, and then do nothing until you're given orders to do something. So, until then, sit and wait. You have to be very patient. You ever been stuck in traffic anywhere? You know how patient you have to be sitting in traffic? Kind of like that.
Yeah. So what's next for you as far as the chores that you were saying, like oiling around and stuff like that?
Well, I got my oil cans filled, so if you would like to do some videotaping of oiling,
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
very glamorous. Like I said, it's just
No,
chores
but
that
it
gotta
looks
be done.
good. It
Okay.
looks good on camera.
Anything you want to do, we'll wait up for you. And like I said, this is time of the morning when we do all our chores. Nice and cool, and we just kind of wipe down the grease and the muck from yesterday and oil around. That's all we're doing. So I'm just going to go check on the fire, see how we're doing in there, then we'll oil around.
All right.
We have a wrench.
The bigger wrench first. wrenches. I gotta get a bigger wrench. Medium. I'll be right back. Okay, here's a bigger wrench. So, snug these guys. These are the broad cups. They get filled with valve oil, which is a much more viscous, thicker oil than the engine oil. I like to do everything sort of in a series of movements so I don't forget what I've oiled and what I haven't oiled. Valve oil. This stuff is thick. Threads. While the wheels are rotating around, the oil basically drizzles down through a hole, and this is a little tin piece here, and that makes sure that it gets distributed down to the bearing point. So as it's rotating around, it basically oils this joint here. That way all the oil doesn't just drain out. As a little pin check. Once filled, then you just go back and snug it in. All your pins are tight. All feeling very tight. Good. Okay. These are the crosshead cups. We have little peek-and-sees in here so you can see whether they're full or empty. That one. As long as we got it open, we'll just go ahead and top them off.
You know, you didn't want to crank it up anymore because you had to sit there, keep it straight down. That's fine.
So you can see without the pin, the oil just drizzles out like that. So I know they're working. That is what they're supposed to do, but you can actually set the rate of drizzle with these top pins here. So I know they're full, and I know they're draining, so you can close them off, and then we'll just crack them just a bit. That way, that's exactly what they do. You fill them up, they drain down with gravity, and they go right into the crosshead area, lubricating this surface here, so when this is going back and forth, it has a nice bed of lubrication, and it also bleeds up to the top there too, and then down to the bottom, all with gravity.
Thank you, though. Yeah, just kind of keep an eye on it.
Different wheels for different jobs. And this is just an open cup. To the top. There's little oilers here, which are little just divots. Put a shot on there and dribble a line on here. Line here. Dribble a line on there. That way it's well coated, so once we start moving, it'll be nice and lubricated in these areas here.
Oh, no, I'll get out of the way.
Excuse me, please step back.
Okay. So that's about it for all the valve oilers out here. There is one more up here on the air pump.
Shift so I can get this last one on my side. Okay, number 3.
For whatever reason, I never shifted for any other one. Always that one.
When we dragged out this morning, we parked it and
There's no steam or air in this yet, so I know it's cold. And this one lubricator needs to be filled in the morning. That way, once we get under steam and get the pump going, we got good lubrication to all the moving parts.
A little bit, huh? Yeah.
Cool.
oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Put plenty in the sandbox.
I don't know. There's enough to sand the blues this afternoon. So. Yeah.
So that is filled.
So used to this, I get the woodworker and I forget that
The drain valve down here that should be open and draining.
Air pump drawing.
Open the night before, so there's no problem with condensation of water
I
building
talked to
up in
Kevin
there.
briefly and I said, you know, Kev, I wonder if the reversing valve is fine. And
Should be good.
what happens is the steam piston,
This
piston
is
rod
the
coming up, there's a
steam
little-
side up here and then the air side down here.
And also the connecting rod that goes from there
This is
up
the
to the
vertical
reversing valve.
steam powered air pump, which forces the steam
Pulls the reversing valve
down the double cylinder here, pressing the air for the air tank.
push the reversing valve up. And so
That was full.
that's far enough. It should be shoving that reversing valve. If it
We're all
opens
full
up,
with the
we
valving.
shove the reversing valve up.
Now engine
I'm
oil.
wondering if there's actually a piston valve. Maybe should wrap on the roll. Or up on the piston on top of the air piston.